Good morning. How's everyone doing today? This is Mrs. Cruiser, and school is almost done. It's crazy to think of the time we've spent together on this computer. But today I will be reading You Are Special by Max Lucado. I hope you enjoy it. I really like the illustrations in this story. I'm going to stick to the pictures, okay? The Wemmicks were small wooden people. All of the wooden people were carved by a woodworker named Eli. His workshop sat on a hill overlooking their village. Each Wemmick was different. Some had big noses, others had large eyes, some were tall, and others were short. Some wore hats, others wore coats, but they were all made by the same carver and all lived in the village. And all day, every day, the Wemmicks did the same thing. They gave each other stickers. Each Wemmick had a box of gold star stickers and a box of gray dot stickers. Up and down the streets, all over the city, the people spent their days sticking stars or dots onto one another. The pretty ones, those with smooth wood and fine paint, always got stars. But if the wood was rough or the paint was chipped, the Wemmicks gave dots. I wish I could talk to you now because I would be very curious. What do you think? What do you think about these Wemmicks giving stars or dots to other Wemmicks? The talented ones got stars too. Some could lift big sticks high above their head or jump over tall boxes. Still, others knew big words or could sing pretty songs. Everyone gave them stars. Some Wemmicks had stars all over them. Every time they got a star, it made them feel good. It made them want to do something else and get another star. Others, though, could do little, and they got dots. Punicello was one of these. He tried to jump high like the others, but he always fell. And when he fell, the others would gather around and give him dots. Sometimes when he fell, his wood scratched, so people would give him more dots. Then, when he would try to explain why he fell, he would say something silly, and the Wemmicks would give him more dots. After a while, he had so many dots that he didn't want to go outside. He was afraid he would do something dumb, such as forget his hat or step in the water, and then people would give him another dot. In fact, he had so many dots that sometimes people would come up and give him a dot for no reason at all. Boys and girls, how do you feel for Punicello? He deserves lots of dots, the wooden people would agree with one another. He's not a good wooden person. After a while, Punicello believed them. I'm not a good Wemmick, he would say. The few times he went outside, he hung around other Wemmicks who had lots of dots. He felt better around them. One day, he met a Wemmick who was unlike any other he ever met. Boys and girls, what do you notice about this one? She had no dots or stars. She was just wooden. Her name was Lucia. It wasn't that people didn't try to give her stickers. It's just the stickers didn't stick. Some of the Wemmicks admired Lucia for having no dots, so they would run up and give her a star. But it would also fall off. Others would look at her for having no stars, so they would give her a dot. But it wouldn't stay. That's the way I want to be, he thought. I don't want any marks, thought Punicello. So he asked the stickerless Wemmick how she did it. It's easy, Lucia replied, every day. I go see Eli. Eli? Yes, Eli, the wood carver. I sit in the workshop with him. Why? Why don't you find out for yourself? Go up the hill, he's there, And with that, the Wemmick who had no stickers turned and skipped away. "But will he want to see me?" Punicello cried out. Lucia didn't hear. So Punicello went home. He sat by a window and he watched the wooden people as they scurried around, giving each other stars and dots. "It's not right," he muttered to himself, and he decided to go see Eli. He walked up the narrow path to the top of the hill and stepped into the big shop. His wooden eyes widened at the size of everything. The stool was as tall as he was. He had to stretch on his tiptoes to see the top of the workbench. A hammer was as long as his arms. Punicello swallowed here. "I'm not staying here." And he turned to leave. Then he heard his name. "Punicello!" The voice was deep and strong. Punicello stopped. "Punicello, how good to see you. Come and let me have a look at you." Punicello turned slowly and looked at the large bearded craftsman. "You know my name?" the little Wemmick asked. "Of course I do. I made you." Eli stooped down and picked him up and sat him on the bench. The maker thought thoughtfully as he looked at the gray dots. "Looks like you've been given some bad marks." "I didn't mean to, Eli. I really tried hard." "Oh, you don't have to defend yourself to me, child. I don't care what the Wemmicks think." "You don't?" "No, and you shouldn't either. Who are they to give you dots or stars? They're Wemmicks just like you. What they think doesn't matter, Punicello. All that matters is what you think and what I think. And I think you're pretty special." Punicello laughed. "Me special? Why? I can't walk fast. I can't jump. My paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you?" Eli looked at Punicello, put his hands on the very small wooden shoulders, and spoke very slowly. "Because you're mine. That's why you matter to me." Punicello had never had anyone look at him like this, much less his maker. He didn't know what to say. "Every day I'd been hoping you'd come," Eli explained. "I came because I met someone who had no mark," said Punicello. "I know. She told me about you." "Why don't the stickers stay on her?" The maker spoke softly. "Because she decided that what I think is more important than what they think. The stickers only stick if you let them." "What?" "The stickers only stick if they matter to you. The more you trust my love, the less you care about the stickers." I'm not sure I understand." Eli smiled. "You will, but it will take some time. You've got a lot of marks. For now, just come to see me every day and let me remind you how much I care." Eli lifted Punicello off the bench and set him on the ground. "Remember," Eli said as the Wemmick walked out the door, "you are special because I made you, and I don't make mistakes." Punicello didn't stop, but in his heart he thought, "I really think he means it." And when he did, a dot fell to the ground. The end. Isn't that story so sweet? Boys and girls, I'm going to miss you so, so much. And I hope that, sorry, I just woke up. My voice is a little scratchy. But I hope that this summer you stay in touch with me. And I hope you all know that I would give you a ton of stars for all of your special qualities.